Hi, my name is Hobbs with Asics, and today we're going to discuss the basics of proper shoe fit. Understanding how running shoe manufacturers develop and categorize their footwear will go a long way in helping you make an informed decision on which footwear is right for you. By purchasing the right footwear, you will undoubtedly gain more enjoyment from your product as well as hopefully reduce the potential for injury. First, a few quick definitions and terminology. For the purpose of this discussion, gait is referred to the cycle your foot goes through from the moment your heel makes contact with the running surface all the way through to the point that the toe leaves the running surface. Pronation is loosely defined as the rolling inwards of the foot as you go through this gait cycle. Now understand that all runners pronate to some degree. It's a biomechanical necessity of propulsion. However, a large portion of the population tends to overpronate, and controlling this rate of pronation is where a good pair of technical running shoes comes into play. In order to figure out which of the three main footwear categories you fit in, you must first decide what type of arch you have. This can be found quite simply by standing barefoot on a flat surface and looking downward at the inside center portion of your feet. The larger the gap you see between the floor surface and the middle upper portion on the inside of your foot, the higher the arch that you have. The less gap, on the other hand, that you see, the lower the arch that you have. If your foot actually lays flat in the center middle portion of your foot to the surface, that is often referred to as flat feet. The first category I will talk about is the neutral category. This category is often referred to as the cushion category. This category is meant for those that have normal to high arches. A good way to identify a shoe from this category from looking at the shoe wall is by looking at the midsole section of the shoe. On the inside portion of the shoe, which I'll refer to as the medial side, you will see usually a single density from the rear foot to the forefoot, meaning that there's no hard components here to keep that foot from rolling inwards. Because the wearer of such a shoe in the neutral category has less of a tendency to pronate, more emphasis can be placed on the cushioning of this shoe and therefore less emphasis on the actual support components of the shoe. The second category I'm going to discuss is the stability category, or often referred to as the structured cushioning category. This category actually benefits a larger portion of the population. This category is actually geared towards helping those that tend to pronate a little bit. Identifying a shoe in this category can easily be made by looking at, again, the medial side of that shoe. If you see components within that shoe, often called out by a miscoloration of the midsole, you will find that this portion of the shoe is actually more dense than the white portion of the shoe. This portion refers to as the post, actually slows down that rate of pronation, controlling it, trying to make the runner go from heel strike to toe off as neutral in a gait as possible. I hope you are more informed with information that will help you make the right choice when choosing your running footwear. Stop by any Sun and Ski Sports and their footwear specialists will be helpful in helping you determine what shoe is best for you. In the meantime, again, my name is Hobbs with Asics, where a sound mind equals a sound body.